Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. My dear friends and fellows, look, my name is Abdul Khalik, and I welcome you here on my training channel. There are certain things which are very important of nature for each one of us to understand, for each one of us to understand. And I think understanding it will build us, make us a strong person, a person who is resilient enough, a person who has all the abilities to live well, to survive, to develop, to prosper, to overcome the challenges here during this life, here in this world. So, after a lot of research, after a very careful consideration, we have found out there are five things which each one of us needs to learn, each one of us need to adopt, each one of us need to internalize so that we are better able to navigate the life in a beautiful manner, in an honorable manner, in a graceful manner. Dear friends and fellows, this is the situation here. There are only five things we are going to talk about as for our today's discussion, as for our today's talk. The love circle talk is concerned. Let's take these 5 points which are very important. First of all, it is goal setting. What is meant by the goal setting? Why is it important, by the way? Why the goal setting is so important, dear friends and fellows? I think that the goal setting is very much important indeed because it provides long term vision. Yes, it does provide long term vision because our goals are long term goals. These are not meant for this day alone, for this week, for this month, for this year, even for this 2 years or 3 years. This is for the long term. So it does develop our vision. It does develop our vision. We desperately need to develop our vision, and it does provide us the motivation during the time we are facing the difficulties. It does provide the motivation, and it does develop the long term vision. The two of these things are the result of the long term goals. We all need, each one of us must be having certain long term goals. Failing to have these certain long term goals makes us a person who is being drifted from here to there, having absolutely no control upon their life. It Even if at all we are setting the goals, the long term goals, does not necessarily mean that we do have the total control upon our life, but we need to develop as much a control upon our life as it is possible instead of being drifted from here to there, from there to here. The second thing which we need to learn is prioritizing and planning daily. On the daily basis, we need to plan, we need to prioritize on the daily basis. And how can we plan? We can have the to do list, which the things which should be done on that particular day, on today, and then we need to of course prioritize them. What is the number one most important thing, what is the second most important thing, what is the third most important, and what is of course the fourth most important. That is like A, B, C, D. After having a to-do list, we need to write A, letter A, in front of the things, prior to the things which are important and urgent at the same time. Then of course the B in front of, prior to prior to the things which are important but not urgent. Then we need to write the C category, the things which are not important but urgent. And then of course the D category, which are the things which are neither important nor urgent. So planning and prioritizing daily, it is really good because it it align the short term goals, the short term task, with the long term goals. It aligns the short term task with the long term bigger goals. So that is why it is very important to have a planning and a prioritizing about the daily task. And now the C, the third is a growth mindset. What is this growth mindset? It unlocks potential by viewing challenges as learnable skills. A growth mindset unlocks potential by viewing challenges as learnable skills. Whatever challenges I'm facing, whatever challenges you are facing, whatever challenges somebody is facing, I think that these are just the learnable skills. If at all we do have the growth mindset, because the growth mindset tells us, the growth mindset does tell us, it unlocks our potential. It does unlock, the growth mindset unlocks our potential, unlocks our potential by viewing challenges as learnable skills. We ourselves will start seeing the challenges as learnable skills. Why? Because we have developed the growth mindset, and this growth mindset unlocks all, by viewing challenges as learnable skills. Now the fourth is continuous learning. Continuous learning is very, very, very important. I think nothing is maybe more important than this continuous learning, because the continuous learning actually means the continuous improvement. Through learning X improvement, continuous learning is continuous improvement. Continuous learning is continuous improvement. Through learning accelerate knowledge and abilities. This continuous learning and continuous improvement through learning and accelerate knowledge and abilities. It does accelerate our knowledge, it does accelerate our abilities. That is why it is so important, it is very important, it is vitally important. Continuous learning and continuous improvement. Now the fifth and the final is sportive networks. Sportive networks, so important, so important, so important. Why? Because it provides guidance and inspiration when faced with self doubt. Self doubt, the worst kind of situation we come across, because this self doubt tells us that maybe I'm not adequate, I'm not sufficient to be able to live well here, I'm not sufficient, I'm not able enough to face the challenges and the difficulties of the life. So that is called the self doubt, having no faith in our abilities, in the God gifted talents, the potential we have started to see ourselves having new potential, new capabilities. So that is called the self doubt. What is the rule of a sportive network here? The sportive network does provide, guidance and inspiration, which is absolutely extremely important. My dear friends and fellows, I think these are the five things each one of us must learn as soon as we can. Let's have a very quick revision of all those in just few seconds. First of all, it is, goal setting. The importance of that provides long-term vision and motivation through obstacles. Number two, prioritizing and planning daily. Align short-term tasks with the bigger goals. Number three, a growth mindset unlocks potential by viewing challenges as learnable skills. Number four, continuous learning, continuous improvement through learning, accelerate knowledge and abilities. Number five, sportive networks provide guidance and inspiration when faced with self doubt. Thank you.